If this doesn't motivate you, nothing will. Good day to all gathered here today. Let me begin with a truth so powerful it has the potential to reshape your life. You are not here by accident. You are a masterpiece, carefully designed, carrying a purpose that only you can fulfill. The question is not whether you have potential. The question is whether you will unlock it. Think about it. Every tree was once a seed. Every skyscraper began as a blueprint, and every hero was once an ordinary person who dared to believe in their purpose. If greatness starts small, why do we allow fear to stop us from taking the first step? What is stopping you? Is it fear of failure? Let me tell you something. Failure is not the enemy. It is your teacher. Every failure contains a lesson, and every lesson propels you closer to success. Don't let the fear of falling keep you from flying. Let me challenge you today to think about your vision. Do you have one? Without a clear vision, life becomes aimless. A person without a vision is like a ship without a rudder, drifting wherever the waves take it. But the moment you discover your vision, your entire life changes direction. Suddenly, you have clarity, purpose, and energy like never before. And what about time? Time is your most precious gift. Every day, we are each given 24 hours, equal in measure but not in value. How you use your time determines the difference between a life of mediocrity and a life of greatness. I understand that life throws challenges our way, pain, setbacks, rejection, but listen to me. You are stronger than you think. Resilience is your superpower. Every time you rise after a fall, you are proving to the world and to yourself that you are unstoppable. My friends, greatness is not about what you achieve for yourself. It's about the legacy you leave behind. Will people remember you for what you accumulated or for what you contributed? A life of impact is one that keeps giving long after you're gone. Let me remind you of this. Faith is the foundation of every extraordinary achievement. Faith is not blind. It sees what others cannot. It believes in possibilities even when circumstances scream otherwise. Faith gives you the courage to act, the strength to persevere, and the confidence to know that nothing is impossible. So I ask you, what will you do with the life you've been given? If this doesn't motivate you, then nothing will, because deep down, you already have what it takes. Rise up, embrace your purpose, and make your life count. Purpose precedes existence. This profound truth is woven into the very fabric of creation. Everything that exists, no matter how simple or complex, was brought into being for a reason. Before the foundation of any structure is laid, a blueprint is designed. Before a manufacturer assembles a product, its purpose is already determined. Nothing is made without a specific intention driving its creation. The same principle applies to you. You were not born by chance or as a random occurrence in the grand scheme of life. Long before you took your first breath, there was a purpose for your existence. You were the result of divine intention, designed with precision and endowed with unique gifts, talents, and abilities to fulfill a specific role that no one else can. If you've ever wondered why you are here, the answer lies in your purpose. It is the reason you wake up every morning and the driving force behind your deepest passions and desires. Purpose gives life meaning. Without it, existence becomes hollow, a mere repetition of days with no direction or fulfillment. But when you align yourself with your purpose, life takes on a new dimension. Your struggles become stepping stones, and your achievements become milestones on the journey toward a greater destiny. Purpose is not something you create. It is something you discover. It is already within you, waiting to be unveiled. It is the seed planted deep in your soul, and every experience, whether joyful or painful, is nurturing that seed, shaping you into the person you were meant to be. Your job is to listen, to seek, and to act in alignment with that calling. When you understand that purpose precedes existence, you begin to see the world differently. You realize that nothing about you is accidental, not your background, your circumstances, or even your challenges. Every detail of your life has been orchestrated to prepare you for what you are meant to do. Even your weaknesses and failures are tools in the hands of purpose, shaping and refining you to make an impact that only you can make. To live without purpose is to miss the reason for your existence. But when you embrace it, life becomes a masterpiece, a journey of fulfillment, contribution, and significance. You were created on purpose, for a purpose, and with a purpose. Live like it. Dream big, start small. This simple yet powerful principle is the foundation of all meaningful progress. Great achievements, no matter how monumental they appear, always begin with a single thought, a single step, or a single action. The towering oak tree begins as a tiny acorn, buried in the soil and nourished over time. The most iconic buildings start as sketches on paper, evolving brick by brick until they touch the sky. Dreaming big is essential because it stretches your imagination and ignites your passion. A big dream challenges you to see beyond your current circumstances and inspires you to reach for something greater. It gives your life direction and fuels your determination. Even when the road ahead is uncertain, big dreams are the sparks that ignite revolutions, birth inventions, and transform lives. The beauty of dreaming big lies in understanding that it does not require you to achieve everything at once. Starting small is where the magic happens. Small beginnings may seem insignificant at first, but they lay the foundation for the extraordinary. It's the first small step that breaks inertia and sets the entire journey in motion. Each small action, no matter how humble, builds momentum and brings you closer to your ultimate vision. The challenge many people face is the temptation to overlook small beginnings. They want instant results, forgetting that every masterpiece takes time to create. The greatest innovators, leaders, and achievers in history all began with small, consistent efforts, often unseen and uncelebrated. They embraced the process, understanding that every step, no matter how small, mattered. Starting small also teaches you discipline, patience, and resilience. It allows you to learn, adapt, and grow without being overwhelmed by the weight of your ambition. It builds character and equips you with the skills and knowledge needed to handle the bigger opportunities that will come your way. Each small victory strengthens your confidence and prepares you for the challenges ahead. The truth is, dreaming big and starting small go hand in hand. One without the other is incomplete. Big dreams without small actions remain fantasies, and small actions without big dreams lack direction. But when you combine the two, you unlock the potential to achieve the unimaginable. So dream boldly and unapologetically, but don't despise the days of small beginnings. Take that first step, plant that first seed, and trust the process. In time, your small efforts will grow into something extraordinary, proving that no dream is too big when you're willing to start small. The power of potential lies within each of us, waiting to be unlocked and unleashed. It is the infinite capacity for growth, achievement, and transformation that exists in every human being. Potential is not just about what you are today, but about what you can become. It's the hidden treasure buried deep within your soul, the untapped force that can shape your destiny if you dare to believe in it. Every person has within them a vast reservoir of untapped abilities, talents, and strengths. These are not given in equal measure, but they are present in some form in all of us. The beauty of potential is that it is not defined by current circumstances or limitations. It exists beyond your past failures, mistakes, or even your present challenges. Your potential is not determined by where you are today, but by what you are capable of becoming tomorrow. What holds people back from realizing their potential is often self-doubt, fear of failure, or the comfort of familiarity. Many people settle into their current state, not realizing the extraordinary capacities they possess. They become comfortable with mediocrity and fail to reach for the greatness that is available to them. But potential can never be confined to a small box. It was meant to be expanded, explored, and nurtured. Discovering and harnessing your potential requires courage. It takes the willingness to step beyond your comfort zone, to push past limitations, and to see yourself as capable of more than you currently imagine. It requires the belief that you are not finished yet, that there is still more to discover and more to give. Realizing your potential involves breaking free from the constraints of your environment and circumstances and understanding that your true power comes from within. Potential is not an end goal. It's a journey. It's the ability to adapt, grow, and improve with each experience. It doesn't matter where you start. What matters is that you never stop evolving. Every challenge you face, every setback you endure, and every lesson you learn serves to refine and release your potential. The road to realizing your potential may not always be easy, but it is always worth the effort. And so true potential is limitless because it is rooted in a mindset of growth and possibility. When you believe that anything is possible, you break free from the constraints that once held you back. You stop seeing barriers and start seeing opportunities. You stop limiting your vision and begin to envision a future that exceeds your wildest dreams. To tap into the full power of your potential, you must first believe in it. Believe that you have the capacity to grow, to change, and to achieve. The power of potential is not something you can see with your eyes. It is something you must feel deep within your heart. It is a calling, a fire that burns quietly but steadily, pushing you forward toward greatness. Your potential is not just about personal success. It's about the impact you can have on the world around you. When you unlock your potential, you elevate not only your own life, but the lives of those around you. Your success becomes a source of inspiration for others, showing them that they too have the power to rise and reach for their dreams. Embrace your potential, nurture it, challenge it, and above all, believe in it. Because the moment you realize that you have the power to shape your own future, nothing can stop you from becoming everything you were meant to be. Your future is in your hands, and this is both a profound and empowering truth. The path you walk, the life you build, and the legacy you leave are all shaped by the choices you make today. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that your future is determined by external circumstances, by your past, your environment, or the people around you. But the reality is that you hold the power to direct your own destiny. Your future is not a product of fate, but of your actions, mindset, and decisions in the present moment. Many people live as if they are passive participants in their own lives, waiting for opportunities to come to them, waiting for the right time, or waiting for the world to change. But life doesn't wait. Time moves relentlessly forward, and it's up to you to make the most of every moment. The future isn't something that happens to you. Every decision, no matter how small, compounds and builds upon itself, leading you in the direction of your dreams or keeping you stuck in a cycle of complacency. One of the most powerful aspects of taking control of your future is understanding that it doesn't matter where you've been, it's where you're going that counts. Your past does not define you. The mistakes you've made, the failures you've encountered, and the difficulties you've faced are all part of your journey, but they do not have the power to. The key to unlocking your future lies in the way you respond to those experiences, how you choose to learn from them, and how you use them to propel yourself forward. Taking responsibility for your future requires clarity and intentionality. It means setting goals and working towards them every single day, no matter how small the steps may seem. It's about being consistent and committed to the path you've chosen, even when things get tough. It's about making choices that align with your vision, not simply reacting to the world around you. When you take control of your future, you become the architect of your life, designing and building it piece by piece, day by day. Your mindset plays a huge role in shaping your future. If you believe that you are powerless to change, that circumstances are out of your control, or that your dreams are unattainable, you will find that your future becomes limited by those beliefs. But if you choose to believe that you have the ability to change, to grow, and to create the life you desire, your future expands in ways you may not even be able to imagine right now. It's not always easy to maintain a positive, proactive mindset, especially in the face of challenges, but it is in those moments of adversity that your true power is revealed. When you face difficulties with a belief in your ability to overcome them, you strengthen the foundation for your future success. Your future is not something that happens by chance or by luck. It's the result of the choices you make and the actions you take every single day. Every thought, every word, and every action sends a ripple into the future, affecting the course of your life in ways you may not even fully understand. When you take ownership of your future, you stop being a passive observer and start being an active creator. The potential that lies within you is limitless, and it is yours to harness. The beauty of this is that no matter where you are today, you can always change direction. You can always choose to take the first step toward a better future. And it's never too late to start. Your future is not written in stone. It is fluid, malleable, and shaped by your decisions, your perseverance, and your willingness to grow. Your future is in your hands. It's not controlled by anyone else, and it's not determined by circumstances beyond your control. The power to shape your tomorrow lies in the actions you take today. Take charge of your life, make the choices that align with your dreams, and never forget that the future is yours to create. Overcoming fear is one of the most transformative journeys a person can undertake. Fear is a natural emotion, a protective instinct that has kept humanity safe throughout history. However, while fear can keep you alert in dangerous situations, it can also prevent you from reaching your potential and stepping into the fullness of your life. Fear can be paralyzing, holding you back from opportunities, dreams, and success. But the most powerful thing to remember is that fear is not your enemy. It's simply an emotion that can be overcome when you choose to face it. Fear often stems from the unknown. It thrives in uncertainty and whispers doubts into your mind. It tells you that you are not enough, that you're not capable, that you will fail. But here's the truth. Fear is rarely grounded in reality. Most of the things we fear never happen. And when we face the situation head on, we realize that the fear we felt was far worse than the actual experience. What you fear is often a projection of your mind, a what-if scenario that hasn't materialized. To overcome fear, you must first confront it. The longer you avoid or deny your fears, the stronger they become. Running from fear only allows it to control your life, holding you back from taking risks and achieving greatness. The key is to acknowledge your fears, but not to let them control you. By facing fear head on, you reclaim your power and begin to shrink its influence. The more you confront fear, the smaller it becomes. One of the most important things to realize is that fear is often rooted in a lack of belief in yourself. Fear tells you that you aren't capable, that you don't have what it takes. But the truth is, you have more strength, wisdom, and ability than you realize. Overcoming fear requires you to trust in your own potential, to know that you can handle challenges and adversity. Every time you face a fear and push through, you reinforce your confidence and grow stronger. It's important to understand that fear doesn't disappear entirely. It's a normal part of life. However, when you make the decision to act in spite of fear, you prove to yourself that fear does not have to dictate your actions. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the willingness to act despite it. Fear will always be present when you step outside your comfort zone, but you don't have to let it stop you from moving forward. A powerful strategy in overcoming fear is to break it down into smaller, more manageable pieces. Instead of thinking about the overwhelming outcome or the fear of failure, focus on the next small step in front of you. Take one action at a time, and with each small step, the fear will lessen. As you move through fear incrementally, you realize that the more you do, the more capable you become, that eventually the things that once terrified you become ordinary, and what once seemed impossible becomes achievable. Another important aspect of overcoming fear is having a strong vision of the future. When your vision is clear and your goals are defined, fear has less power over you. A strong sense of purpose can act as a guiding light, helping you stay focused on what matters most, even when fear tries to steer you off course. When you're driven by your purpose, fear becomes secondary to the mission you've set before you. It's also important to remember that fear often arises when you care deeply about something, whether it's your dreams, your loved ones, or your success. That fear is often an indication that you are on the right path, that you are pushing towards something meaningful. If you were not invested in what you're doing, there would be no fear. But the fact that fear exists means you care enough to face it. And so overcoming fear is a process of growth. As you push through fear, you step into new levels of strength, wisdom, and resilience. Each time you choose to act despite fear, you are rewriting the narrative of your life. You begin to see that fear does not have to be the obstacle. It can be the signal that you are about to do something extraordinary. You are capable of achieving things far beyond what your fear tells you. Fear will never fully disappear, but when you learn to face it, act in spite of it, and keep moving toward your dreams, you unlock a power that will carry you through any challenge. Fear is not a barrier. It is a signal that you are growing, and growth is the key to reaching your full potential. So don't let fear hold you back. Embrace it, face it, and move forward with courage. For on the other side of fear lies everything you've ever wanted. Vision fuels life, and without it, life can feel directionless, stagnant, or even unfulfilled. A vision is more than just a goal or an aspiration. It is the internal compass that guides you toward your purpose and the life you desire. It's the ability to see beyond your current reality, to imagine a future that excites and motivates you, and to take inspired actions to make that vision a reality. Your vision gives your life meaning, direction, and a sense of purpose. It is the source of your energy, drive, and determination. When you have a clear vision, you are no longer just drifting through life. You have a sense of clarity and focus that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your deepest desires. A strong vision helps you stay committed to your goals, even in the face of challenges, setbacks, and distractions. It's the picture of your future that gives you the courage to push through difficult times and the strength to keep going when things get tough. Without vision, people can become disillusioned or lost. They might go through the motions of daily life, but they lack the spark and passion that comes from a compelling vision. Vision ignites something within you. It stirs your heart, fuels your ambition, and inspires you to reach for greatness. It is the blueprint that shapes your decisions, guiding you toward the person you are meant to be and the life you are meant to live. A powerful vision does not only define your future, but also shapes how you view your present. When you are clear on your vision, you begin to see opportunities rather than obstacles. Every experience, every challenge, every success is filtered through the lens of your vision, and you start to recognize that each step you take is part of the larger picture. It's easy to get discouraged when you focus solely on immediate circumstances, but when you have a vision, you learn to see beyond the present moment and trust the process of growth. Having a vision also helps you prioritize. It becomes the filter through which you evaluate your choices and opportunities. You begin to say yes to things that align with your vision and no to things that detract from it. Vision helps you stay disciplined and focused, ensuring that your time, energy, and resources are being invested in what matters most. You are no longer swayed by the opinions or distractions of others because your vision has given you the clarity to stay on course. The vision is not just about achieving personal success. It's about contributing to something larger than yourself. When you have a clear vision, it becomes your motivation to make a difference in the world around you. Whether that vision involves creating a business, helping others, or leaving a legacy, the desire to fulfill your vision drives you to act with purpose. It propels you forward, knowing that the pursuit of your vision will have a lasting impact on others and will leave behind a meaningful legacy. As you continue to grow and evolve, your vision may shift, expand, or become clearer. It's important to remain flexible and open to the possibility that your vision may evolve as you do. The journey of pursuing your vision is often just as valuable as the destination. The process of growth, learning, and developing yourself into the person you can achieve that vision is where the true transformation occurs. It's the pursuit of your vision that shapes your character, builds your resilience, and strengthens your resolve. Vision also gives you the strength to persevere. Life is full of obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but when you are driven by a compelling vision, you find the inner strength to keep going. Your vision acts as a constant reminder of why you started in the first place and what's at stake. It becomes your fuel during the tough times, pushing you to keep moving forward, even when the path seems unclear. In essence, vision is what makes life purposeful. It transforms mundane tasks into meaningful actions. It turns challenges into opportunities for growth. It shapes your identity and propels you toward your highest potential. Without vision, life can feel like a series of random events. But with vision, every action you take becomes a deliberate step toward your purpose. When you have a vision, you don't just live, you thrive. The value of vision is what makes life inspiring. You wake up every day with a sense of purpose and excitement, knowing that your life is aligned with something greater than yourself. Vision doesn't just fuel life, it transforms it, making every moment of your journey significant. Time is a gift, often taken for granted, but when you truly understand its value, it becomes one of the most precious resources you can have. Time is the one thing you cannot get back once it is past. It is fleeting, irreversible, and yet it is constantly given to you. Every moment that passes is an opportunity to grow, to change, to make a difference, and to live fully. How you choose to spend your time will ultimately shape your life and determine what kind of legacy you leave behind. The gift of time is not measured by quantity, but by the quality of how it is spent. People often think that they have all the time in the world, but in reality, time waits for no one. It moves forward indifferent to our desires or distractions. You can't accumulate more of it, and you can't pause it. The challenge then is to recognize the preciousness of time and to use it wisely. The moments that seem insignificant today can often become the ones you wish you would be. It is in the small moments, those moments of connection, of growth, of love, that the true value of time is found. To view time as a gift is to embrace the present and understand that each day is an opportunity to move closer to your purpose. Time is a resource that can either be squandered or invested. When you waste time on things that do not align with your values or your goals, you are effectively throwing away one of the most precious gifts you have. But when you use your time with intention, whether by nurturing relationships, pursuing your passions, or working toward your dreams, you are investing in a life that will be meaningful, fulfilling, and impactful. The key to making the most of time is not to try to control it, but to be present within it. Often we get caught up in the future or the past, constantly worrying about what will happen or regretting what has already been. But the true magic of time lies in the present moment. It is only in the now that you have the power to make a difference, to take action, and to experience life. When you focus on the present, you open yourself up to the richness of each moment and the endless possibilities that time offers. The gift of time also involves balance. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life, running from task to task, always trying to do more. However, not all time needs to be spent in pursuit of productivity. Sometimes the most valuable use of time is simply to rest, reflect, and recharge. Time for self-care, time for reflection, and time for joy are all essential aspects of a balanced life. It's in these moments of stillness and relaxation that you often find clarity, creativity, and a deeper connection to yourself and your purpose. Time is also a gift that you can share with others. Relationships are built on the foundation of time spent together, whether it's time with family, friends, colleagues, or even strangers. These shared moments are what build the tapestry of your life. When you give someone your time, you are offering them a piece of yourself. The connections that you build through time are often the most meaningful and lasting aspects of your journey. As you grow older, the realization of time's value only becomes more apparent. You begin to see that time is not something to be wasted, but something to be treasured. It becomes clear that every day is an opportunity to be a better version of yourself, to make a positive impact on the world around you, and to create memories that will last far beyond your years. The greatest regret in life often isn't that we didn't have enough time, but that we didn't use the time we had wisely. Time is a gift that asks for gratitude and awareness. When you start to see time as a gift, you begin to appreciate its value more deeply. You stop complaining about its limitations and instead find ways to make the most of it. Time teaches you that life is short and that you must take full advantage of every moment. It reminds you that your life is not defined by the years you live, but by the way you live those years. Time is a reminder of the impermanence of life and the preciousness of the present. It's a gift that offers you the chance to make an impact, to experience the richness of life, and to create a future that reflects your deepest desires and values. When you treat time as a gift, you unlock its full potential and live a life that is intentional, meaningful, and filled with purpose. Time is a treasure. Use it wisely, appreciate it deeply, and never take it for granted. Resilience over defeat is a mindset, a powerful choice to rise above challenges, setbacks, and adversity. Life is full of struggles, difficulties that test your strength, patience, and determination. It is not the absence of challenges that determine success, but the way you respond to them. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced moments of defeat, moments when things seemed impossible, and yet they chose to rise, adapt, and keep going. The true measure of a person is not how they fall, but how they get back up. Defeat is a natural part of the human experience. It can come in many forms: failure in business, the loss of a loved one, a personal setback, or an unexpected challenge. In those moments, it's easy to feel discouraged, defeated, and ready to give up. But resilience is what separates those who remain stuck from those who push forward. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, to learn from setbacks, and to emerge stronger than before. It is the mental and emotional strength to keep going even when the path ahead seems unclear or overwhelming. When faced with defeat, resilience requires a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing failure as a permanent condition, resilient individuals see it as an opportunity for growth. They recognize that every setback is not the end of the road, but rather a stepping stone that leads them closer to success. Resilience means acknowledging the pain, disappointment, and frustration that comes with defeat, but choosing not to be consumed by it. It means finding the strength to stand up again, to keep moving forward, and to use the lessons learned from defeat to fuel future success. Building resilience is a process. It starts with developing a strong sense of self-belief, understanding that no matter how many times you fall, you have the ability to get back up. Resilient people are not those who avoid failure, but those who keep trying, adapting, and learning. They understand that failure is not something to fear. It is a part of the journey. To say that failure is something that has to hit you, when they hit, each time you rise from a defeat, you build your strength and confidence, proving to yourself that you are capable of overcoming anything that comes your way. Another crucial aspect of resilience is maintaining a positive mindset in the face of adversity. It's easy to succumb to negativity when things aren't going well. However, resilient individuals choose to stay hopeful. They know that setbacks are temporary and that even in the darkest moments, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties. Rather, it means choosing to focus on the possibilities, the solutions, and the opportunities that arise from challenges. Resilience also involves perseverance. It's the willingness to continue despite setbacks, to keep moving forward even when it feels like you're not making progress. Sometimes the road to success is long and winding, and defeat can feel like a major setback. But perseverance is the key to overcoming these moments. It's the ability to continue taking action, no matter how small, in the face of adversity. Every small step you take toward your goal is a victory, and with each step, you become more resilient. Community and support also play an important role in building resilience. When you face defeat, it's easy to isolate yourself and retreat into self-doubt. But resilience is often strengthened by the encouragement, wisdom, and perspective of others. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals, whether family, friends, or mentors, can provide you with the emotional strength and encouragement needed to persevere. They remind you that you are not alone in your struggles and that you have the capacity to overcome them. The journey of resilience is not linear. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you feel like giving up, and moments when the weight of defeat feels too heavy to bear. But resilience is about finding the strength to keep going, even when it feels impossible. It's about knowing that every time you choose to stand up, to keep moving, and to fight for what you want, you are growing stronger and more capable. Resilience over defeat is a choice, and that choice is what determines your future. It's the difference between giving up and pushing forward, between letting failure define you or using it as a stepping stone towards success. The road may be long and the challenges may seem insurmountable at times, but as long as you choose resilience over defeat, you are destined to emerge victorious. The more you embrace resilience, the more you unlock your true potential. Life will throw challenges your way, but with resilience, you will rise every time and move closer to the person you are meant to become. Focusing on legacy means recognizing that the impact you have on the world is far greater than just the immediate results you achieve in your lifetime. It's about understanding that the choices you make today will echo into the future, shaping not only your own life, but the lives of others for generations to come. A legacy is not just about material wealth or accomplishments. It is about the values, principles, and lessons you leave behind and the difference you make in the world. The concept of legacy goes beyond the desire for recognition. It's about creating something that lives on, something that outlasts your time on earth. Your legacy is built on the relationships you form, the way you treat others, and the impact you make in your community. It's how you inspire those around you and how you contribute to the greater good. It's about planting seeds that will grow long after you're gone, knowing that the work you do today has the potential to create lasting change. When you focus on legacy, you begin to see the bigger picture of your life. Every action, every decision, and every interaction with others contributes to the legacy you are creating. The way you treat people, the way you handle adversity, and the way you pursue your purpose all play a role in shaping how you will be remembered. Living with intention, making choices that align with your values, and consistently working towards something meaningful can transform your life into one that leaves a lasting mark. Legacy is not just about what you leave behind. It's about the example you set during your lifetime. The way you live your life every day, how you carry yourself, and how you treat others all contribute to the legacy you are building. People are watching, and they are influenced by your actions. When you choose to live with integrity, to be kind, to be determined, and to stay true to your purpose, you inspire others to do the same. Your legacy is the story you write every day with your actions and words. It is a reflection of who you truly are, not just the success you achieve. As you focus on legacy, it also means thinking beyond the here and now. It's about considering how your life will impact the future, how your efforts will serve future generations, and what you will leave behind for those who come after you. When you understand that your actions today are shaping the world of tomorrow, it motivates you to act with greater purpose. You begin to see that the work you do, no matter how small it may seem, has the potential to create ripple effects that extend far beyond your lifetime. Building a legacy requires a long-term mindset. It's about consistency, perseverance, and dedication to something greater than yourself. While short-term achievements may bring immediate satisfaction, focusing on legacy means thinking in terms of years, decades, or even centuries. The things you do today may not bear fruit immediately, but over time, they can evolve into something far bigger than you ever imagined. Legacy building is about planting trees under whose shade you may never sit, knowing that your actions will provide shelter, comfort, and guidance for future generations. To focus on legacy is also to embrace the idea of service. The most profound legacies are often built through selfless acts of service to others. When you serve others, whether through your time, your talents, or your resources, you create a legacy that extends far beyond yourself. The impact of helping others is immeasurable, and it's often in these moments of service that the greatest legacies are born. Service allows you to leave behind not just possessions, but the very essence of who you are, your compassion, your love, your commitment to the betterment of others. A powerful legacy is one that transcends time and space. It doesn't matter if you are famous or unknown, rich or poor. What matters is how you live your life and the impact you have on others. Your legacy will be determined by how you make others feel, the lives you touch, and the example you set. It's about knowing that you have the power to inspire change, to make a difference, and to create something that will outlast your time on earth. Legacy also involves embracing the idea of continual growth and learning. To build a legacy, you must be committed to becoming the best version of yourself. It's about constantly evolving, adapting, and refining your character. A legacy is not static. It's a living testament to the person you become over time. The more you invest in your personal development, the more valuable your legacy becomes. It's not about being perfect, but about striving to be better, to learn, and to grow each day. In focusing on legacy, you also invite the concept of stewardship. You are not just creating something for yourself, but you are entrusted with a responsibility to shape the future. How you manage your resources, your time, your talents, and your energy will influence the legacy you leave. Being a good steward of what you have means using your gifts wisely, making conscious decisions, and ensuring that your actions are contributing to the greater good. When you focus on legacy, it shifts the focus from self-centered goals to a greater sense of purpose. You begin to see your life as a part of a larger tapestry where your actions, decisions, and contributions matter. Living with legacy in mind encourages you to live intentionally, to leave a positive mark on the world, and to create a legacy that will continue to inspire and benefit others long after you're gone. That the greatest legacy you can leave is not measured by wealth or fame, but by the positive influence you have on those around you and the lasting change you inspire. Faith is not just a belief. It is the catalyst that ignites action. It is the unwavering trust in something greater than yourself that drives you to take steps forward, even when the path ahead is unclear or filled with obstacles. Faith empowers action by giving you the courage to act despite uncertainty, to move forward even when the outcome is unknown. It transforms hope into tangible steps, turning dreams into reality and potential into results. Without faith, action can become stagnant. When you lack belief in the possibility of success, you hesitate to take the necessary steps toward your goals. Faith acts as the foundation for action, providing the belief that what you are striving for is not only possible, but achievable. It gives you the conviction that even when challenges arise, they are part of the process and not the end of the road. Faith enables you to step out into the unknown with confidence, knowing that each action you take is moving you closer to your purpose, no matter how difficult or uncertain the journey may seem. Faith empowers action by helping you overcome fear. Fear is often the biggest barrier to taking action. When you are afraid, you become paralyzed, unsure of whether or not to move forward. Faith, however, works as the antidote to fear. It allows you to trust that even in the face of failure, you are not defined by it. It teaches you to view challenges not as defeats, but as opportunities for growth. When you have faith, you can move forward with the understanding that you are not alone, that you have the strength and resilience to handle whatever comes your way. Faith also gives you the vision to see beyond your current situation. When you act from a place of faith, you are not solely focused on the present moment or the obstacles that may stand in your way. Instead, you are motivated by a deeper sense of purpose and belief in the future. Faith allows you to envision a reality beyond your circumstances and empowers you to take the actions needed to bring that vision to life. It helps you see the possibilities even when others might see only limitations, and it propels you to move toward your goals with unwavering determination. Moreover, faith fuels perseverance. It is not enough to act once and expect immediate results. Real change, real success requires sustained effort. Faith helps you continue when things get tough, when the results aren't as immediate or as visible as you hoped. When you have faith, you understand that every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. You learn to trust the process, to have patience, and to stay committed even when the journey feels long or the obstacles seem insurmountable. Faith allows you to keep going, knowing that your consistent actions will eventually lead to the desired outcome. Faith empowers action by keeping you grounded in your values. When you have a strong sense of faith, your actions are aligned with your deeper beliefs and purpose. This alignment makes your actions more meaningful, focused, and intentional. Faith removes the distractions that might lead you off course and helps you remain centered on your goals. It allows you to make decisions with clarity and confidence, knowing that every action you take is rooted in your values and your belief in what you can achieve. In times of doubt or confusion, faith acts as a guiding light. It provides direction when you feel lost and helps you find clarity when the way forward is not immediately apparent. Faith doesn't guarantee that every step will be easy, but it gives you the courage to keep going, even when the path is uncertain. When you believe in something greater than yourself, you trust that every challenge and every setback is part of a bigger plan, one that will eventually lead you to success. It is the certainty in the midst of uncertainty that enables you to take action even when the results are not guaranteed. Additionally, faith brings a sense of purpose to your actions. When you act in faith, you are not just moving forward in a random direction. Instead, every action is fueled by a sense of purpose, a belief that what you are doing matters. Faith connects you to a larger cause, helping you see that your efforts have significance and that your actions are making a difference, whether in your own life or in the lives of others. This sense of purpose drives you to act with passion and dedication, knowing that what you are doing is meaningful and valuable. Faith in action is also contagious. When you take action based on faith, you inspire others to do the same. Your belief in the possibility of success, in the power of perseverance, and in the importance of purpose becomes an example to those around you. By living out your faith through your actions, you empower others to step out in faith as well. Your courage and determination become a source of encouragement and inspiration for others, creating a ripple effect of belief and action that extends far beyond your own life. Ultimately, faith empowers action by giving you the strength, clarity, and resilience to pursue your goals, no matter the obstacles that stand in your way. It is the driving force that transforms dreams into reality, obstacles into opportunities, and potential into results. Faith does not just inspire you to act, it empowers you to take bold, courageous steps forward, trusting that every action, no matter how small, is part of a greater purpose. When faith and action work together, they create a powerful synergy that propels you towards success and fulfillment.